Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, or welcome back, it's great to be here with you. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Nosara in Costa Rica, and this yoga class is all about love for the lower back. So we're going to do some postures that will help to strengthen the lower back and help to release. So a block is going to be helpful in this class, and if you don't have a block, you could use a bigger pillow or a bolster or a couch cushion, or even a blanket that's folded up a little higher to kind of meet this height. And if you don't have that, you can still do the class, no problem. I am coming to you from the outdoors. Like I've been saying, this means anything goes in terms of sounds. You're going to hear the sounds of nature and the birds all around. You'll also hear some cars here and there passing by. This is the morning. The town is just waking up, so people are going to work or probably heading to the beach to surf. So use these sounds that you hear externally as a way to shift deeper into your own internal world. Get into something comfortable and let's get this practice started. Let's begin on our backs. So if you have your block or prop, just leave it at the top of your mat and go ahead and lay yourself down. And we'll start with the knees bent, feet as wide as the mat, and let your knees fall in to touch. Maybe lift your hips and lower them back down so the lower back is lengthened. Palms are up. Lift the chest and gently slide the shoulders under and relax the chest back down. So now the heart space is nice and open. Close your eyes. Let's invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths so we could fully land and arrive here together. Big breath in through your nose. Let yourself fill up and expand. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Gently close the mouth. And start to breathe in and out through both nostrils. Presence yourself to your physical body. Just notice how your body is feeling in this moment without trying to change anything or shift anything. Just stand in the witness, in the observer, and just notice. Shift your awareness to your breathing. Feeling the belly softly rise and fall as you inhale and as you exhale. Set the intention to make the breath as smooth and as even as possible. Now, as you're establishing this smooth connection with your breath, we're going to start to move into our first shape, figure 4. We're going to open up the hips. So just widen the legs apart, bring your feet a little closer together. Cross your right ankle, let it clear your left thigh so your right foot is flexed. Option 1, your right hand will just be placed on the inside of the right thigh and push the right thigh away from you. Option 2, right hand will come between the legs, lift your left foot off of the mat, and interlace your hands behind the back of the left thigh. Your left foot could stay relaxed, but keep your right foot flexed to protect the knee. Shoulders are relaxed, back of the neck long, so the chin slightly in. And if you can't quite reach the clasp here around the left thigh, and it's causing more tension in the upper body, use a strap or a towel or a tie or a scarf as an extension to wrap behind the left thigh. Now tune into your breath. Maybe you close your eyes. You can even start to shift the unit of your legs a little over to the left, and you might find a sweet spot there, breathing deeply. Beautiful. If you're over to the left, come back to center. Place your left foot down onto the mat. We'll come into half happy baby. So your right hand will grab a hold of the right calf or the ankle, or if you can, reach the outer edge of the right foot. Try to keep the hips level and grounded. And you're aiming to have the ankle in line with the knee. Relax the shoulders. Just breathe into that right hip. And release. Bring your heel in and then place your right foot back down onto the mat. Simple switch, other side. Figure 4. Cross your left ankle, let it clear your right thigh, left foot is flexed. Option 1, just push that left thigh bone away, closer to the hip bone so you're not pushing on the knee. Option 2, left hand comes through, interlace the hands behind the back of the right thigh or around the right shin. And then maybe use a strap or a scarf to bring the leg or extend the arms out a little longer so you could relax the shoulders, chin in, flexing the left foot, but you can relax the right. If you want, you can shift the unit of your legs a little over to the right this time and explore that sweet spot. Connect to your breath deeply, smooth breaths in and out. Breathe through any density or tension you may be feeling. Releasing the hips will help to also release the lower back. Good, and then come back to center, place your right foot down, half happy baby. So left arm either grabs the calf or the ankle or the outer edge of the left foot. And if that's just not working today, that's okay. You can always just bend the left knee in and enjoy a stretch here in the thigh. Relax the shoulders, the chest stays open, and give yourself several deep breaths here. Beautiful, release. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Interlace your hands around your shins. And just a slight pulling in using your biceps, drawing the thighs in towards the belly. Breathe into your belly. Feel this gentle compression in the hip flexors. Now we're going to meet on all fours, so you could either rock and roll forward and back if you like, or just roll over to one side, or just one rock, any way you want to get there. Coming on to hands and knees, tabletop position. You can always pad up the knees if you'd like some more cushion for the knees. Spread the fingers wide, knees underneath your hips. We're going to come into thread the needle here again, but for the upper body, inviting in a twist, opening the shoulders. You're going to keep your left hand placed down. The right arm's going to open up, breathe in. Don't worry about the hips staying squared, just let them do their thing. Open up, the thoracic spine. As you exhale, right hand behind the left. We're not coming all the way down just yet. Eyes follow the fingers. Inhale, open up your wing. Breathe into the chest. Exhale, right hand behind. Eyes follow the fingers. Really good for coordination. One more time. Inhale, big breath in, open up. And exhale, this time we come down. Right palm is up, right shoulder comes down, right ear comes down. Pressing that right arm into the ground. You can use your left hand here to support you and open up as much as it feels good for you. Maybe left hand to the lower back and you open up that left shoulder. Or maybe you'd even like to thread left hand to the inside of the right inner thigh and spiral that chest and heart open towards the sky. Connect with your breath. Deep breaths. If something feels painful or intuitively not right, then ease off. Good. With care, place that left hand down if it's not already. Push the floor away. Come back to all fours, wrists under the shoulders, a few cat-cows. Inhale, release the belly, lift the gaze, tilt the pelvis, soften the shoulders. Exhale, push the floor away, nose towards the navel. Feel the shoulder blades peel away from each other. 2 more times, nice and smooth. Inhale, release the belly, lengthen, front extension. Exhale, pull the belly in, nose towards the navel, doming the upper back. One more time, inhale, open up. Exhale, cat. Come to neutral table. Now we're going to take the thread the needle on the other side. So right hand plants down. Inhale, left arm's going to open up your wing. Exhale, follow your eyes to your fingers, left hand behind the right. And again, inhale, open it up, breathe into the chest. Exhale, left hand behind the right arm. Inhale, open up. This time we're going to thread down. So left palm faces up, left shoulder down. And if the floor is far away, bring a block underneath your ear, under your head. Right hand is there to support you if you'd like. Press that left arm into the ground as you open the chest. Or maybe right hand to the low back, starting to draw that shoulder onto the back, open the chest. Or you can bind right hand to the inside of the left inner thigh, finding more opening. Remembering you're the driver, you decide how far you go. And beginning that practice of listening to your body. Breathing here. Good, and then right hand will be placed down onto the mat. Push the floor away. Lift yourself back up. Back on all fours. Tuck your toes underneath. And we're going to push up and back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot here. Push down through all 10 knuckles, especially thumb and pointer finger. Wrap the triceps and upper arms around and in. Release any excess tension you may be holding in the neck or the jaw. Broaden the upper back, bend your knees here, and have your sit bones and tailbone reach up and back. The inner thighs are spiraling in and up, and firm the outer thighs and ankles. Steady your eyes on one point. Feel this beautiful length in the spine. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Heels, hips, shoulders, head in one line. Pubic bone curls in, push down through the palms. So there's a gentle broadening in the upper back. Drop both heels over to the right. So your eyes are just on the ground here, feeling the core start to enliven. Inhale, heels to center. Exhale, heels over to the left. One more time through. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels over to the left. Back to center. On an exhale, you can always bring the knees down. We're going to lower onto the belly. Bend your elbows towards the back of the mat. Elbows hug in. Lower down. Lift your left leg and lower down. Lift your right leg and lower down. Just to create some space in the low back. Tops of the feet press down. Pubic bone curls down. A slight pull in of the belly. Elbows in. Loop the shoulders onto the back. As you breathe in, lift up to baby cobra. Tops of the feet pressing down, chin in so you're not lifting the neck up. And then exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Try not to use your hands. Inhale, lift. Use the back body to lift you up nice and smooth. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up. Stay here for your exhale. Continue to breathe here. Invite in ease and steadiness of the mind. 1 breath at a time. Back body is starting to enliven. Elbows in, shoulders out of the ears. Slight pull in of the chin. Pinky sides of the toes are grounded. On your next exhale, lower yourself down. We're going to come into a nice deep chest opener here, inviting in a bit of a twist. You're going to extend the left arm out to the side, palm down, making sure that arm is right in line with the shoulder. So fingers in line with the shoulder. Your left ear is going to come down, and your right hand is planted on the ground. You're going to roll onto your left side body, any amount. Now your right leg could just stay right in front of the left and support you, or you can stack the feet, or you can bend that right foot and plant the right foot behind the left. As long as you're not feeling any pain, but if something intuitively doesn't feel right, ease off. With lots of care, your right leg will come back onto the left and slowly with control roll back onto your belly. And we'll do a simple switch to the other side. So right arm out to the side, palm faces down, make sure it's in line with the shoulder, right ear down. Roll onto the right side body, any amounts. Left leg could stay stacked right in front or on top or behind, planting the left foot behind. Your left hand could stay on the ground for support. Inviting in ease as you breathe into the chest. And slowly, with lots of care, come back onto your belly. And give yourself a moment to just adjust. Hands by your upper chest. Elbows in, tuck your toes underneath. Push down through the palms and lift up and come back to downward facing dog. Bending your knees, sit bones reach up and back. Now we're going to step the right foot through between the hands and place the left knee down onto the mat. Bring your hands onto your right thigh. You can stack one on top of the other. So the right hip is pulling back, left knee pulls forward, shoulders onto the back. Push down with your hands on your thigh, and then inhale, just ease off so the hips will go back a little bit. And then as you exhale, sink the hip down. Drop the right hip down. Keep pulling the right hip back. 2 more times. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, lean in. Feel that stretch in the left hip flexor. 1 more time. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, hinge here. Staying here, breathe. Your tailbone is lengthening down. Imagine as if you're zipping up a tight pair of jeans so the low belly zips in. Hands could stay on the thigh, or you could reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana, thumbs back in space. Connect with your breath. Now we're going to gently invite in a twist, so your left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh. Drop the right hip down so the hips are hugging in. Right arm's going to extend back. And then gaze can just be out to the side or to your back hand. Breathe into your abdomen. Right heel pulling back, left knee in. Find that containment as you expand across the chest, making sure the low back feels steady and stable and supported. And then dip the right arm down, breathe in. Both arms are going to reach up. And exhale, frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes under and power up your back leg. We're going to step the left foot beside the right, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to, so you feel the sit bones reach up towards the sky, tailbone up, and then you feel the crown of the head lengthen down. So these opposing forces. Belly pulls in, shoulders out of the ears, let the elbows fall open. And if they don't fall open, just bend your knees a little more. Breathe into your belly. We're going to slowly roll up, 1 vertebra at a time, so keep a bend in your knees. Arms are just going to hang, let the head be the last to come up. Slowly roll up, stacking the spine. When you get to the top, loop the shoulders onto the back. Palms face forward, tail lengthens down, lift the kneecaps, belly in, chest open. We'll move into dynamic chair pose. So great to strengthen the back body. We're going to inhale, sit back in your imaginary chair. Arms reach up, breathing in. Stay here for your exhale. Pull the belly in, tailbone lengthens down. Broaden the upper back. Take a breath in here. Keep the knees bent. Exhale, chest to thighs, chin in. Graze the fingers down on the mat. Knees stay bent. Inhale, biceps by the ears. You breathe into chair. Weight in the heels. And then exhale, knees stay bent, chest to thighs. Fingertips graze the ground. Feel your legs support you. Inhale, nice and steady into chair. Biceps by the ears. Feel the back body engage. Find ease. Exhale, chest to thighs, chin in. Fingertips graze the mat. Last time, inhale, chair pose. Stay here for your exhale. Eyes along the horizon. Pull the belly in. Firm the outer ankles. Inhale, extend the legs. Reach up, arms reach up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Loop the shoulders onto the back. Feel the rooting of the feet. Crown of the head growing tall. Deep breaths. Inhale, arms are going to reach up. Exhale, forward fold, slight bend in the knees, lower down. Now we're going to step the right foot back. Take a nice big step back, bring your right knee down, and bring your hands onto your thighs. One hand on top of the other. Loop the shoulders onto the back. Drop the left hip down, left heel pulls back, right knee forward. As you inhale, push down onto the thighs, ease off. As you exhale, hinge forward. Maintain that work of pulling the left hip back, right knee forward. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, hinge down. One more time. Inhale, lift off. Exhale, hinge down. Now you can stay here with the hands on the thighs and work right here, or you could reach the arms up, biceps by the ears, thumbs back in space. Drop that left hip down, right knee pulls forward, left heel back. One breath at a time. Now we're going to add in that twist. So your right hand will come to the outside of the left thigh. Use it as traction. Keep dropping the left hip down and reach the left arm back. Chest stays open. Breathe into the belly. Low back nice and stable. One breath at a time. And then dip the left arm down, breathe in, both arms reach up. And exhale, frame your left foot, tuck your right toes underneath, power up your back leg. Just for a moment so we're balanced and even on both sides. Plant your hands down and just step back, downward facing dog. Come forward to high plank. We're going to lower all the way down onto our belly so you can bring the knees down. Bend the elbows towards the back of the mat, lower down. Lift your left leg, lift your right leg. Forehead down, bring your hands to your lower back. Have your right hand on top of the left, making sure that the space around you is clear because we're going to bring some movement in with the arms circling up and around. So shoulders back, chest open, nice and smooth. You're going to inhale, lift the chest and forehead, and the right arm is going to swim up, chin in, and lift the opposite leg. So left leg lifts up. Exhale, right arm comes back to where we started. Left leg lowers, drop your right ear down. And you'll get it once we go through a few times. Head back to center, breathe in, lift the chest and shoulders. Left arm reaches up, right leg extends up. Nice smooth movements. Exhale, left arm down, right leg down, left ear down onto the mat. Again, inhale, lift the head center, right arm, left leg. Chin in. Exhale, lower down, right ear down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Chin in. Think length rather than height. Exhale, lower down, left ear down. One more time through. Inhale, right arm, left leg. So good for the back. Exhale, right ear down, lower. Last time. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, release. Left ear down. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Bring your right ear down, balance, other side, relax. And then bring your hands again back to the upper chest, forehead down. Tuck the toes underneath, elbows in. Push down through the palms, lift the belly, extend the arms, breathe in. And again, exhale, downward facing dog. You can always exhale out of the mouth if you need to release something. We're going to come into Pigeon Pose, another hip opener, releasing the back. Your right knee will come to your right wrist, right ankle towards the left, and then slide the left leg back. If this does not feel good on your knees, you can go onto your back again into figure four like we did in the beginning of class. You can always tuck a block or a pillow under your right glute for support, hands on either side. Hips are right in the middle. Breathe in, open the chest. And then exhale, take your pigeon to sleep. You can stack your fists, rest the forehead on the fists, or forehead on a block, or even lay over a bolster or a pillow. Close your eyes and settle into your breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, softening any gripping in the thighs or in the belly. Breathe through any tension or heaviness or dullness or density. Beautiful. Let's start to lift the chest up, plant the hands down, tuck the left toes underneath, push down to lift the hips up, come back to downward facing dog and just pedal out your knees. Bring circulation back into your legs, however you want to move. And we're going to move to pigeon on the other side. So left knee to left wrist, left ankle towards the right. Slide the right leg back in space, hands on either side. You can tuck a pillow, blanket, or block under your left glute. Inhale, open the chest as long as there's no pain in the low back. Exhale, take your pigeon to sleep. Stacking your fists, resting your forehead on a block or your own hands, or belly completely down or over a pillow. Making sure the hips are right in the center. Sometimes we like to lean over to one side more than the other. It may be an indication that we're avoiding some uncomfortableness. So see if you can find the courage to move and lean into it and use the breath. Use your exhales as a vehicle to release, to let go. Relax the shoulders. One breath at a time. And now we'll start to lift the chest, bring the hands down, remove any props, bring your left glute down and swing the right leg forward and around. Scoot yourself up so that there's space behind you. Have your block in hand or your prop, whatever you got. One hand on each side of your block, feet are firmly down. We're gonna slowly roll down. So you're gonna pull the belly in, and try to get the lower back to touch the ground first. Try to keep the feet on the ground. It's okay if they lift. You'll get stronger as you practice. You might shake a little bit or a lot. Slowly, slowly articulating the spine all the way down. So bend your knees a little more. Take your prop, your pillow, block, whatever you got, and lift your hips up and slide your prop underneath your tailbone. And if you don't have a prop, no problem. You can just come into how we started, feet wide, knees fall into touch. Constructive rest. So this right here might be perfect, and this might feel like it's exactly what you need. The bones love to be supported, so you could just stay here, hands on the hip bones, on the belly, or maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and just breathe here into the palms of your hands. Your arms could be by the side, or you can cactus the arms if that feels good. Just continue to breathe in the abdomen. If you prefer, you could try and extend the legs up towards the sky. Restorative waterfall. You can always also have your legs up against the wall or drape them over the couch or the bed. Connecting to an effortless effort with the legs and with the breath. Inviting in this deep sense of ease. Ease and calm. Soothing the nervous system. Now wherever you are, we're going to start to bend the knees, plant the feet back down onto the mat. Give yourself a moment to just adjust here and feel. And then slowly lift your hips up, remove your prop out, and lower your hips back down. Now let's bring in the right knee in towards the chest and extend the left leg out long. Start to bring in some circles here with that right leg, a few directions one way. They don't need to be huge or grand. And then change direction, a few circles the other way. And then we'll invite in a simple twist. So left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Start to guide yourself over to the left, rolling onto the left side body. Right arm opens up into a T, palm base is up. You can always use a prop or something underneath your right leg. You want to try to keep that right shoulder relaxed and grounded if you can. And then shift your awareness to breathe into the abdomen. So letting the belly rise and fall. Each time that you exhale, just let that right shoulder get a little bit more soft and heavy towards the ground. And then let your head and neck be wherever is the most comfortable for you. Beautiful, and let's slowly with care come back to center. Extend your right leg long, give your hips a little wiggle so the lower back is neutral, and then pull the left knee in towards the chest. Interlace your hands around the left shin and start to give yourself a few circles in one direction. They don't need to be grand. And then a few circles the other direction. And then we'll prepare for our twist on the other side. So right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Guide yourself over to the right, roll onto the right side body. You can use a prop underneath that left leg for support. You can hold on to your left thigh. Left arm will open up into a T, palm up. Try to root that left shoulder down. And then tune into that natural rhythm of your breath, just feeling the belly and the abdomen rise and fall. One breath at a time, placing your head wherever is the most comfortable. And slowly release, come back to center, planting both feet down, lift and lower your hips. Bring both knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, Apanasana. Pulling the thighs in, relax the shoulders, back of the neck long, deep breaths, belly into the thighs. Inviting in this sense of nurturance. Let's prepare for Savasana, extending the legs out long. Take up as much space as you'd like. Using props if you'd like, maybe one block underneath each back of the thigh or bolster under the backs of the knees. That's really nice and supportive for the lower back. Give your hips a little wiggle, maybe again lifting the chest, slide the shoulders under, palms up. Let your ankles fall open. There is nothing left for you to do here. Take a big breath in through your nose, fill up. And a big exhale, release out of the mouth. Letting go of any effort of your breath. Inviting in heavy, heavy bones. Just feeling the legs nice and heavy, hips are heavy, lower back is relaxed, stomach is soft, chest and shoulders are relaxed, head is heavy. Just allow the energy within you to organize itself into balance and harmony and coherence as you lay here in this ultimate state of receivership. Allow yourself to rest and receive. Staying here for at least a few minutes if you can. Thank you so much for sharing your practice, for your trust, for your support. From my heart to your heart. Namaste.